Today I feel different. Today I feel like I'm exactly the woman I was destined to be. And it's not because my ugly past does not show up in the picture. It does sometimes, but it's because I've made that choice. I'm going to make my life beautiful despite of what happened to me. In other words, I'm saying do not let rape define who you are or who you can become. For me, recovery is a choice that you have to make. You as the victim, you have to make that choice. People can talk about it, but it's up to you. I can come and advise a lot of people. Hey, you people need to do this, you need to talk about it and all that. But it's a decision that you have to make on your own. And the most amazing part of it is that it happens at your own time. It's not somebody coming and telling you, it's time to recover from this. You need to get over it. It's something that is delicate, and it's something that needs a lot of patience to be able to, actually recover. But it is what you do with whatever happened to you that helps you, gears you towards recovery. And the whole healing process is made beautiful if you made a decision to change people's lives with your story.
Faith Kungu moved to the United States from Kenya when she was 23 with several members of her family. She experienced rape as a very young girl at the hands of a trusted member of her community.
So I was 9, I was in primary school. It happened in school, and my perpetrator happened to be my teacher. So it's even sad, more sad, to know that the person who did it is somebody that I could see every day of my life as long as I was in school. I was innocent, I was young, but I could still tell from an innocent touch and the kind of touch that is humiliating, that is taking a right from me. So I was able to protest that, and I said no to it. And he was so angry with me. And he said to me, I said, I'm going to tell. And he said to me, if you tell, remember I have the authority in here, and I'm going to make your life a hell. So I walked out of that office, and my life had changed. I was angry. I became an angry person. Every little girl has got dreams about how they want their life to be. But this time, I had a different version of how my life is. So I became angry, and it seemed like there was someone else living inside of me. There was me, the person that is standing before this camera today. And then there was another person who was so angry, who was always wanted revenge, wanted power, control, and all that. So my story is really not something that I want to give to myself anymore. I used to think I would go to the grave with it, but it's something that I decided as long as it can be helpful to somebody else, I want to share and I want to talk about it. So when I became 27, things changed. I usually tell people that I really love that age. This is an age whereby I met Alyssa Ackerman. And to me, it was an experience that opened my eyes.
Dr. Alyssa Ackerman taught one of the first courses in criminal justice that Faith took during her college career. Dr. Ackerman, a sex crimes expert, renowned professor and researcher, and outspoken survivor of sexual assault, had an unexpectedly profound effect on Faith's journey of healing.
So then the second day, it was a video that she put in class. And the video was really something that touched me. It reminded me. That night came back rushing in my mind, and I was so scared. And I started just crying through it. And then there was a girl sitting next to me in class, and I wrote her a note. I'm like, I'm so sorry if I disturbed your peace by crying, but I'm a victim, and that's why I'm crying. And that was the first time I actually said it loud, I am, this is who I am, I have to accept it. I could not even believe I said that to her. And then she said, oh my God, me too.
Today, Faith speaks openly about her journey, devoted to using her experiences to support those who have been through sexual trauma and silenced by their perpetrators, and to prevent others from having to experience it at all.
I kept thinking about presenting today, and I kept telling myself, no, I cannot do this. But something inside of me kept telling me, you have to. Because if I don't do it, I am not doing justice to myself, and I'm not doing justice to victims and survivors like me. The people who were on my mind, this is for the people who've sat with me. They've listened to my story, and they never looked at me differently. This is for my friends and family who would have chosen to leave because they didn't know what they were dealing with. Most importantly, this is for the victims and for the survivors of sexual assault. I stand here tall and strong because at the back of my mind, I believe there's a young girl somewhere in the world today who is feeling vulnerable just like I was.
So, Take Back the Night changed my life. It was like another step to my healing. Most especially if you see people's lives being changed because of your story. And not only your story, also the story of other people. And also people wanting to listen to you, people wanting to be there for you and care for you. So it's about you, it's about making a choice.
I believe there's someone who feels intimidated for fear of being reoffended. I still believe that there's someone who is at the verge of making a decision to report, to tell someone, to break the silence. If you're that person, I'm here to encourage you. Make rape your story, not your shame.
The aftermath of the whole night thing, I had friends come to me and open up, talk about their story. People who did not have the courage to go up there and talk about it. And it made me strong too. So it did something for me. It did something for other people. And I'm very sure it did something for Alyssa too. Most importantly. So when I look at my life today, I feel like a woman who is courageous, and a woman who is ready for the world, and a woman who can be able to embrace everything that she's supposed to embrace or ought to embrace. And I also feel like talking about my experience, most especially with Alyssa, has helped me get over some of the consequences that came after the rape. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be in life. And I feel like more than anything, my ugly experience is shaping a career for me. And also I get to motivate other people, and I get to, encourage other people. That's something that is rewarding to me.
Faith is a shooting star in the world of criminal justice, victim advocacy, and survivor empowerment. We are honored to know her and to be part of her ongoing journey of surviving and thriving.